So today I wanted to play around with mixing coffee and acrylic paint together to make these really cool collage papers. I've got some tissue paper here and I'm just mixing up some really basic colors. I am using golden open acrylic paints here, and I've got a sheet of vinyl laid down onto my table so that the tissue paper doesn't stick to it. I'm adding in some red of the Alizarin Crimson and just sort of making these really fun marks. Here I'm sprinkling in a little bit of coffee to kind of give some different textures. And I really wanted to play around with just this idea of mixing acrylic paint with coffee because I've used watercolor before and that turned out pretty okay. But I love that the acrylic paint is just a lot stronger. Quick shout out to Debasre Day Art for her video on this and the inspiration. So I'll make sure to leave a link to that below. So I'm just coming in with a lot more coffee. It's really just a simple technique, and I just want you guys to go ahead and have fun and play with it and not be too self-conscious. Here I am just adding in a little bit of white and seeing what that does. Playing with materials. I found that the bolder the color, the better the results are going to be, which you'll see here at the end. I'm coming in with the Stabilo Woody and just drawing some marks back into it. And starting off that way on this one because I really thought those marks were kind of cool. And I like how they smear together with the coffee and the acrylic to kind of give you these fuzzy lines. I'm going to add a little bit of blue, and you can see when I get this sort of gray, almost Payne's gray color, and that's a really cool, neat way to add marks. And then I thought, I'm going to stamp. I'm going to stamp with my permanent ink pad and the sensory stones because why not? So I'm just continuing on adding in, just playing and experimenting and having, just kind of seeing what's going on and what we can do and what the possibilities are. I'm really drawn toward this red, and the coffee I think is really my favorite combination of all of these. And now I'm going to mix up a little bit, make the coffee just a little stronger because felt like it was being kind of weak as the papers dried. You couldn't really see it. So really important to have bold, thick coffee, but you don't want it too thick because if you get it too thick, it's going to get sticky. So there's a really, there's a line there, but you'll know when you cross it. You don't want it like super thick, but you also want it to be like this caramely color that you can see. If it's too thin, it's just going to fade and you're not going to be able to see anything at all. Which you'll see later when we do the reveal of the pieces that I made. And here I am adding in black to the coffee, which I thought was really cool. It made this sort of grayish brown color, which I really like. I like dark and moody colors. Coming back in again with this Stabilo, or Stabilo, I think that was one of my favorite parts. And I'm trying some sepia ink this time with the sensory stones to kind of see what that does, and adding in this green color, which I also really liked. I think the earth tones work best for me, but feel free to try brighter colors or whatever colors work in your work, and use multiple different colors on each sheet if you want. I mean, it's really kind of up to you. Just have a good play. And then I found this sort of line stamp, texture stamp that I thought would be kind of cool to add in. Coming back in with the sepia and then some green, and just really, honestly, just having a good time playing. I just really wanted to share this with you guys because it was such a fun thing, and the prints came out really cool. And we'll be using this in our next piece that we do on Tuesday. So just a quick little play. Okay, so here are the papers. These are some of the first ones that I did, and I didn't have the coffee or the paint strong enough. But I think they're still kind of cool. This one obviously is with yellow, but you can see it's kind of just boring. Like, it's kind of fun, but whatever. This was one I did with the red, and I drew the Stabilo into it, which is kind of fun. Then they start to get a little bit more interesting. This was the gray, or the ultramarine, with the Stabilo and the coffee. You can see that the coffee is It's still kind of shiny, which is weird. This one was kind of cool. I really like that spot right there. Just added in just a little bit of fresh blue ultramarine. That was kind of a fun one. This one turned out really cool. I like the sort of lavender colors with the coffee. I think that will be really cool uh, collage paper. And then I upped the strength of the coffee and the paint and started getting some really fun results. This was the one we did with the stamps. That was really cool. Like through here. I think this is really cool as well. So this was another one with the purpley color. That one's okay. This one turned out really well, I think. I like the stamps with the sepia permanent ink and stamps, and I think that one turned out really cool as well. And then finally we have this one, which is like a green color that I made with the cadmium and black. I really like, oh, and we put a stamp on there too, which was kind of fun. I think these are all going to be kind of cool, mixed in with the Tetra Pak prints and the kitchen lithography. So stay tuned for Wednesday, when we'll use some of these in that next video. Okay? Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed your day, and have a good day. Bye.